Hi guys, welcome in another of my fake power cable videos reviews. As I was stating this in earlier videos, I bought a set of fake cables during past 6 to 8 months in order to review them and check them against the original cables that I own. One of the cables that I got that's obviously a fake, so it's not made in the USA, and it's definitely not Cardas Golden Reference power cord, but that's how it's called. I got this cable from AliExpress. It was cheap. I think it was like 20 bucks for a 1 meter cable. So I bought 1.5 meter. I've read in many places that this is the minimal optimum length of the cable that gives expected results. So, about the power cables, and you'll understand why I'm talking about this in this particular video. There are many people stating that these cables do not give any type of change to the sound. The people are saying that this is expectation bias. You bought something that was expensive, you expect it to be better, to sound better than the regular black cable that came with the box of your equipment. So since you're expecting it to sound better, it sounds better to your ears. The other explanation is that your brain, your ears are adjusting to the new sound, which basically is funny because this by definition says that there is some kind of new sound. But they say that your brain is getting ready and it's getting used to the new sound, and that's why the cable sounds like it would be giving you a good change in sound quality for your system. Well, to any and all people that do not believe that the power cables make a difference, I can wholeheartedly recommend this cable. Why? Not because it will make a good change to your sound. It'll mess your sound, it'll make it muddy, it'll make you want to cover your ears. So you won't be able to explain that by expectation bias, and you won't be able to explain that by your brain and your ears adjusting to the new sound. This cable is really bad. Now that I've given all of the spoilers, let's start with the measurement. The cable is very thick. It's over 16 millimeters wide. But it's quite easy to bend. It's not as thick, it is thick, but it's not so stiff as other cables that I got. Do not mind the plugs. The plugs are cheap generic plugs that you can get for something like 10 bucks for the set. For both ends of the cable, they have nothing to do with either original or fake Cardas. But let's take a look inside of the cable. So, the cable itself is described as being made from PCOCC copper. I won't be getting the wires out of the plug because I'm too lazy for that, but you have to believe me for my word, or just look for the pictures on AliExpress how it does look inside. It actually has very thick lines for the power and for the ground, but it doesn't seem to have any kind of shielding inside. As you can see, the insulation here is very thick. We also have some kind of material here. It's some kind of synthetic. It doesn't look natural. And we have additional layer, I think, of insulation in form of this material. But as you can see, there is no shielding whatsoever. You are getting just the thick insulation layer here, the material, this synthetic insulation or something like that inside, and additional insulation on the wires themselves. The wires are made of copper. I've taken a look when I bought the cable, so it all was looking fine, but as you can see, there's no shielding whatsoever here. Now, about the sound. The mids and the treble and the detail and basically everything is covered by mid-bass. The cable is muddy, it doesn't have any sparkle, any holography. Everything sounds like you'll be covering your speakers with some kind of blankets, and many blankets, one on top of another. I don't know, if you are a bass lover, then okay, get that cable and learn how bad the bass can sound. With this cable, the bass will flood all other frequencies, and it won't be a good, fast, hard-hitting, detailed and textured bass. No, it will be a bucket of mud. So, what can I say if I'd like to say something positive? I'd say that mechanically it's strong and it bends rather well. So if you're looking for something for your washing machine, maybe iron or something like that, any kind of home appliance, then maybe that's the right cable for you. Or maybe, I don't know, this would be the right cable for TV, or maybe just for a power extender. But this is the worst of the fake cables that I bought. It is so ridiculously bad that it's way worse than the stock black cables that you're getting with your equipment when you're buying one. All of this makes this a perfect example for testing the sound changes that are introduced by changing the power cables. You won't be able to explain that by the expectation bias, because $20 for 1 meter, that's not cheap for that kind of bad sound. And again, you won't be able to explain by your brain adjusting to the new sound, because it'll be as bad the first minute when you'll be connecting this, and 20 hours later and 100 hours later. I gave to all of the cables that I bought, I gave 280 hours of burn-in. That's why it took me 6, in some cases 8 months to get all of them prepared, reviewed and take my notes. So you cannot say that yes, the sound will change after first 1 or 200 hours and then suddenly it will be gold for your ears. No, it's been bad at the beginning, it's been bad at the end. Do not buy that. Or buy that and learn that the changes introduced by the power cables are real and they are not expectation bias and not your brain adjusting to the new sound. I hate that cable. I don't know what I'll do with that. I'll probably recycle the plugs. It's a very good thing that they are not soldered, that they are screw-on type, but I don't know. Okay, so see you next time. Cardas Golden Reference, made in USA. Other US and foreign patents pending. Yes, of course. See you next time.